Hello, I am Honey Bun, DJ Honey Bun to be specific, and I am going to start, I guess we can call it a series, where I just sort of talk about and document my vinyl collection. I may talk about digital music as well, but I think I want to primarily stick to talking about records. I'm doing this mostly for myself, and if people watch it, that's great too. Just hoping to like spread the word about some music that I like. But mostly, just a little bit of a backstory here. I have been DJing for about 5 years, and I started to learn digitally. I've been a digital DJ since the jump. And I've just become a little bit bored of it, and also just interested in becoming better at mixing and collecting records. And unfortunately, I do kind of start to see why people say that you're really not a DJ for real unless you play records, because playing records, mixing with records is a whole other situation. So, and I've been humbled. I have been humbled in this process of learning. And so really the purpose of this video is for me to just kind of like track my progress, and it's not necessarily about tracking my progress as a DJ and mixing, but more so just like collecting records and just wanting to sort of see how my taste in music evolves as I continue collecting records and playing them out in clubs, and also just kind of reflecting on the music that I enjoy playing out. Because I'm a DJ, I find myself collecting music to play out in clubs and not necessarily for like at-home listening, which is kind of a completely different style of buying music. I'm buying club music, I'm buying singles, I'm buying remixes of songs. So there's so much to it, but I just wanted this to sort of be a place for me to just keep track. And I'm repeating myself now, and I'm not editing this shit, so anyways. But I wanted to start with just 3 records that I pulled out of my bag, and fortunately, why did I say that? Again, I'm not editing this, so you're just gonna get the real deal. But I'm from Texas, and I live in New York and Brooklyn now, but I'm also a resident at a club here in Brooklyn called Nowadays. And I just had my first residency night where the theme and the focus was Southern club music. So because that's what I just did and what I had a bag packed for, I think that's sort of what I'm going to talk about today. So I pulled 3 records that I feel like really just sort of exemplify the intention for that night, and just some records that I really, really love. And okay, so first up is this one this is Ash Lauryn, Alce, Underground in Black with the Leonce remixes. This is on the label NDATL, and that's Alce's label. And I play these songs all the time, every single set pretty much. I feel like this isn't going to be necessarily like me like being a genius and educating you guys on like every detail of these records, but I love these tracks because they are like educational. So it has like Ash Lauryn's vocals over Alce's production. Or okay guys, wait, I actually don't even okay, I don't know if they co-produced it or not, but let me just rewind, pull up. But what I love about this is that Ash Lauryn's vocals, she talks about all of the pioneers of Black underground dance music. And so I like to play it in my sets to just really set the tone and let people know what is going on, what we're listening to, and they should be taking notes. You know what I mean? Like, it's just very much like classes in session when you drop this track. And the thing about this is that Leonce, who is an amazing producer from Atlanta as well, he has crazy remixes of the original versions on here too. So there's like a houseier version, and then there's like this like hard club version. So depending on what's going on, I'm going to play either or, but I'm pretty much always going to play this record. So that's Underground in Black on the label NDATL, Alce and Lauryn, Leonce remixes. If you are black, you need to go get this. And if you're not black, honestly, I don't know. I just don't feel like you need to play this unless you're just like, I don't know. Okay, next we have a recent find, which is the Liv.e album remixed by Ben Hixon. So the original album is A Girl in the Half Pearl by Liv. And, sorry, I'm looking at Spotify. Okay, so the original album is Girl in the Half Pearl. So this is the GITHP Ben Hixon remixes. So I'm not from Dallas, but I'm from near Dallas. Anyways, I represent Dallas heavy, and Liv and Ben are both Dallas people, and I have been a long time friend and fan of Liv. And I've recently met Ben, who is an awesome producer too, and collector. So yeah, I recently found these remixes. I think they came out like a year ago, but they're all really cool and very different. And so if you're a DJ who wants to get a record, wants to buy some record, guys, again, this is not edited, okay? So let's start over. But what I really like about this purchase is that there are a ton of tracks on here and a lot of different types of tempos and sort of dance genres. So I really feel like it was a good purchase for me as a DJ, because I can get a lot of use out of it. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. And yeah, I also really like how kind of like nondescript the packaging is. I feel like they just printed out this label and stuck it on. They were like, here, like, go play it, go work it. So yeah, really like this. I have all of my notes here, all the tracks on here, and kind of like notes about the genres and stuff. But I really like the track Slumber Party. It's on A2, and yeah, it has a really cool, sweet, sexy kind of vocal sample on it. So yes. Next and final. So this is more of a popular artist and a popular release, but I recently got it on vinyl. So we have Miss Badu. And I actually don't even know what the name of this album is, but You Can't Use My Phone. Is that the name of the album? I mean, there's just so much text on here. I literally don't. I think it's called But You Can't Use My Phone. Anyways, I love this record. It's just so weird. It's such a weird thing that she did, being inspired by a single song by Drake and like creating a whole album around it. The concept just kind of blew my mind, but every single song on here is great, and I play all of these tracks all the time, especially I'll Call You Back. Like when I first started DJing, I would open my sets with this all the time. But there's just something really like Texan about it, Southern Black, and yeah, it's one of my favorite records, and it is on a clear, I'll pull it out and show you guys, but we have a selfie by Ms. Badu, and then the record is white and clear like this. So that's cool, you know. Picked this up at secondhand record shop. And the other ones are from Academy and Academy. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to keep this under 10 minutes, and we are nearing 9 minutes, and we are at it. So this is all over the place, and I'm too lazy to edit it, but I am going to figure out how to make this like more concise and like have more of a rhythm to it later on. But just wanted to try it out, start it out. If anybody watches this, what's up? And yeah, follow me, subscribe to this channel. It's mostly just been like my mixes and like reposting my Lot radio show, but hopefully I can just throw up these little videos here and there and kind of chat more about the music that I'm playing. And again, this is like for me to just kind of track my deep listening, and how it's evolving, and etc. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.